Hey everybody, Jem Schofield here with the C47 and another episode of Gearbox. I'm here at the NRG Center in Houston, Texas. First time I've ever come out of the airport into this sprawling metropolis of the fourth largest city in the United States of America. We are at the Scottish Pavilion. Actually, let me just go ahead and turn some video on here. That is Paul Rayla. He is a DP, director, writer. He is based now out of Houston, just recently, but was Austin-based for a long time. Fraser's in the background, and he's the guy who's basically in charge of this whole thing. And you'll see here I am at the Scottish Pavilion. And I just want to show you guys this little setup here. So C100 Mark I. We've got a Shogun here, which is really basically being used for monitoring. And then over here, inside of this rig China ball, which I'll show you guys at some point, I have a single tungsten flex light in there, and that's on a stand with a harp. We've got a 4x8 floppy, NTG3. There's the Matchbox from Cineo doing its thing. Paul, maybe show them that. I don't know. So obviously not great for a bald guy like me, but for people who step in front of the camera with hair, it's great. So that's pretty cool. I mean, we're basically shooting interviews in this space, and we've got a lot of problems here. There's a lot of overheads. We're reading the light at around 2700 Kelvin. I'm using the C700 from Sekonic for that, which is great. And so we're locking everything in the camera to tungsten. We're not even changing it. Less green that way. When we're going outside, we're just setting it to daylight. We actually are getting better results using the tungsten preset than we were doing a custom white balance in this space, and we're using all tungsten light. So it seems to be working out pretty well. We're shooting Canon log, so we can grade this stuff in post. We're using the NTG3 going right into the C100, and then I've got the UWP-D wireless system from Sony, which has been great. I've been really happy with it. One thing I am going to show you in this video, or I'm going to let you listen to, is the difference between how these mics sound. Right now we are now listening to just the lavalier with the standard ambience, or ambience, and now we're going to be listening to just the boomed mic, the shotgun, with the standard ambience. Now we're listening to iZotope RX with the dialogue denoiser. So this is RX4 with the dialogue denoiser being applied to both microphones. And now we're going to listen to just that shotgun microphone with RX dialogue denoiser using default settings. So no tweaks, no changes, just so that you guys can hear, guys and gals, what this really does just in its basic setting, and then you can tweak it as much or as little as you want. So pretty cool stuff. We're going to go ahead and set up now, probably switch the key. So the person normally is looking here, camera left with this setup. We're going to swap the key, and then they'll be looking camera right. And I'll see you guys next time on Gearbox.